To celebrate Teachers Appreciation Week, we have allowed the teachers to take over MTV. Enjoy.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. Fill our house with happiness, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. It's the bigger love of the family.
Good morning, Marauders! Today is Tuesday, May 7th, 2019, and welcome to a special episode where us teachers take over MTV. I'm Mrs. Drum.
And I'm Mr. Coons. Welcome back to MTV.
So, Mr. Coons, have you heard about the book Mrs. Cruz wrote?
Of course I have, hasn't everybody? Let's watch this video all about the multi-talented Mrs. Cruz.
Cheeto!
My name is Sonia Cruz, and I'm a Spanish teacher, foreign language teacher, and I'm also a writer, a translator. I love poetry, and I have the privilege of presenting at the Porterville Public Library, presenting my books to the public, and I had a good group of people, between 40 and 50 people, and I presented my books. I have two books. One is El Cumpleaños de Sony. This is Sony's birthday, and this is about a girl who was desperate about her birthday. She would ask mom every day when was her birthday gonna arrive, and mom had to explain her with a calendar, with numbers, but she still felt like it was taking forever for her birthday to arrive. And a lot of kids, I read this to kindergarten kids, to first and second graders, and they always enjoy it because they feel familiarized with Sony, because when they are young, they are always desperate for their birthday to arrive. And her only dream was for her birthday to arrive and to have a chocolate cake. And I was inspired by my son, who, when he was going to turn 6, he was always asking. And I remembered that I was the same when I was young. So I wrote this book. They are bilingual, Spanish and English. And the other book is El Pantera, soccer superstar, because soccer is my favorite sport. And also, I have a family member who used to love soccer, but the kids didn't let him play. And they would do bullying to him because he kept practicing every day. But he never gave up. He became the best soccer player in the family, and he also, in his high school, he played in varsity, and he became the MVP player, and he received a lot of medals and recognition. So I see El Pantera as an example. And I want to set myself as an example. My dream was to become a writer, and I was able to publish my books, my bilingual books. And I tell the students, you might not become a writer or a singer, but if you have a dream, try to follow it, try to reach it, and even if you don't have support from your family, or for some people, you might find help somewhere, and try it, follow it.
Wow, that really looks like a great read.
It sure does. Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Newhouse.
I'm Mr. Boucher.
That sure was a great read, and I hope there's more to come.
Now let's go to the weather with our anchor, Mr. Salazar, because it looks like it's going to be hot.
Mrs. Cruz, that's pretty cool. You wrote a book. I feel good about being tall. Thank you, Mrs. Newhouse and Mr. Boucher. You guys are doing a great job of the anchor. And today is looking very good with sunny, clear skies. The temperature is going to be in the mid-80s. Now I'm handing it over to the Ag Department.
Thank you, Mr. Salazar. Hi, my name is Mr. Roach.
And I'm Mr. Corbett.
And I'm Miss Bennett.
And this weekend we have Mother's Day, right?
I think it is, Mr. Roach.
You think?
I hope so. I bought my mom a duck.
A duck. Okay, cool.
Only from the ag department. There's a lot of amazing mothers here on campus, and this next clip is to celebrate them.
Let's check it out.
That was a great video.
It sure was. I'm Mrs. Alvarado.
And I'm Mr. Alvarado. Now we're here to hand it off to our sports anchors, Mrs. Driver and Mr. Cruz.
Hi, breaking news. And here I am, Mr. Crumple Nose with
Amanda Manejadora.
And
Miss Hornsby.
And reporting live from the track. Mrs. Driver, is there anything you would like to share?
I hear that the track team has been doing exceptionally well, and part of that is due to Miss Hornsby's wonderful coaching. So today we're going to see if Miss Hornsby can help me improve my running game.
That sounds exciting. Let's take a look at your form.
All right. Well, I always start with a good stretch. Good stretch out here. Just one leg though.
Wow.
And then I run.
That hurts me. What do you have to say, Miss Hornsby?
So, I mean, warming up is important. That's how you don't get injuries. But I think something you could improve on is definitely your breathing technique. Like, that's exactly what you want to do. That's something that would, yeah.
Well, perfect. You could take that advice to the bank.
Hey, my name's Miss Hornsby. I have been coaching here since 2012, and I have been coaching track here for, I think this is my 4th year. My favorite part about being a coach is seeing athletes develop and have passion and hopefully create like a lifelong love for a sport, because the obesity level in California is so high. My favorite event to coach is definitely by far the pole vault. That's what I'm currently coaching right now. A good competitor for track is one who tries their hardest at practice every single day. Like you have to, it's an individual sport, so you have to mentally and physically train yourself every day. It's not just showing up at the meets and trying. A normal day at track practice is it's organized chaos. You have the sprinters that are also the jumpers and the vaulters and the hurdlers all warming up. You have distance running their miles and doing their things, and then we also have the throwers over with their coach doing their technique and weightlifting stuff. And then some days the sprinters and jumpers and vaulters and hurdlers will do the entire workout together. Some days they're gonna go branch off and do focus on their specific event. So basically the athletes need to know what they're supposed to do, where they're supposed to go, and actually do that. More patient with the turn, and then turn as quick as you did. Because it was like a poof. Yeah, I was like, oh, and my back was like, go stupid, go crazy.
Can you bring my clipboard to me? I'm gonna be at the finish line. Here, where's Precious? Because you're not patient enough. You got to get your legs up and be patient. Wait for it.
No.
No?
No.
The 100 and 200. Okay. Wow, that looks like a lot of fun and hard work. Hello, I am Miss Run Fast.
Hi, and I'm Mrs. Camarena.
And I'm Mrs. Moreno.
Hey, can you guys guess what teacher was a DJ in the past?
Mr. Gale. Hands down.
DJ.
Yeah.
Maybe Miss Driver?
Sorry. The correct answer is Miss Doris.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Neither did I. Let's watch this next video to learn some more cool things about other teachers on campus.
Those were some really interesting facts. I did not know a lot of those.
They were really, and neither did I.
I'm Mr. Velasquez.
And I'm Mrs. Cruz Chido.
For those of you who do not know, one of our good friends is unfortunately retiring this year.
He has been working here at Monache for 26 years now and has left a big impact as well. Here's this next video giving a special tribute to Mr. Castaneda.
Mr. Castaneda is one of the most serious teachers who really care about his students, who really cares about his students, and I'm really thankful that I was able to work with him because he's very inspirational. I think that we're gonna miss him around here. He has a lot of experience and ideas, and he's definitely gonna be missed.
I did my student teaching here at Monache before I was hired, so it was a great experience to work with Mr. Castaneda. I saw how he taught his classes, especially the Spanish Lit classes, and I learned a lot from him, how to do drama, the drama class, and Spanish literature. And when I started working in here, he gave me a lot of advice, encouragement, and he supported me. Any ideas that I had, he was always there to support me, to encourage me. So it was a privilege working with him. Right now, I'm happy for him that he's retiring, but I'm also sad because we're losing a friend and a great teacher. And I wish him the best in his retirement with his family and with his new life.
Senor Castaneda, I just want to say muchas gracias for every single thing that you have done, not only for me, but for every student that has crossed your doors, for every soccer player that had the opportunity to touch a field while you were there coaching. You did so many things, for me as a person, as a human being, and I just want to say thank you. I appreciate everything you've done for everyone.
Bueno, que principalmente le damos las gracias por estos 12 años que tuve la oportunidad de convivir con él, y creo que ha sido una experiencia tremenda para que nosotros también podamos seguir su ejemplo de llegar a tener 27 años y estar contento al final de los años. Yo creo que es un muy buen maestro y espero que siga haciendo algo mejor en su vida allá fuera del sistema escolar.
Mr. Castaneda will truly be missed once he has retired.
Indeed he will. Make sure to give him a warm goodbye before this year comes to a close. Well, that's all we have for today, Marauders. Thank you for tuning in to today's special Teacher Edition Takeover broadcast.
And as always, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Monache TV. I'm Mrs. Foki.
And I'm Mr. Sherrill, and we're signing off.
The third annual Monache Film Festival will be Wednesday, May 15th at 4 p.m. at the Galaxy Theater. Space is limited. See Mr. Stiles to reserve a seat.
To celebrate Teachers Appreciation Week, Porterville Educators Association will be providing cookies, coffee, and juice in the staff lounge on May 9th. Voting will also commence on this day.
Weekly sports wins: varsity softball versus Delano 20-3, varsity softball versus Porterville 12-2. Great job, girls.
Monache Television is on cable TV. Watch us on CMAC2 Education Channel Mondays and Fridays at 11 p.m. This channel can be found on Apple TV and Roku.